Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me here today. We're going to take a look here at the Xbox Partner Preview for March of 2024. This is my first time watching it. We're going to watch it live here. And it premiered earlier in the day, but I didn't have a chance to get to it until now. So we're going to go ahead and watch it here live, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it and talk about it. So let's go ahead and get this going.
Won't you at least tell me what we're doing
Oh, I'll
here?
probably have to do some audio
Serious.
so that I don't get copyright.
It's more than serious, Luna. It is dangerous.
This actually looks pretty cool. Reflector.
In my experience, the greatest harm often comes from the best intentions.
The cycle is starting again. How many more times must we endure the vanity of the Nine?
When there isn't a path to be found,
Make one.
I think her name's Helena. She looks like Helena from Uncharted. Oh, is this turn-based? Unknown Awakening.
You've been here before, countless times, and so shall you be here again. In fact, you're here right now.
Interesting.
Learn how to wield otherworldly skills in the world of Unknown 9 with an in-depth developer update on Xbox Wire.
Okay, okay.
Everyone's got an ex-employer they wish they never worked for. Not everyone's ex-employer set them up to take a fall. Just so happens they framed the wrong witch. They call me Lady Luck, and every card I draw is lucky. And when I find out what my old coven is up to, they better hope they have a good hand.
Over there! She's here!
Not tonight, boys. If the coven wants to play, they'll have to play dirty.
Sleight of hand. Hard-boiled third-person stealth sim. Huh. That doesn't really tell me much about it, but... Is it turn-based? Is it a deck-building game? Like, what, what's going on?
What if
11-bit
you could
Studios.
change the decisions you regret in your life and see the outcomes of those choices with your very own eyes?
The what?
The Altars tells the story of Yandals, a simple miner who survived a crash landing on a hostile planet. He quickly realizes that what was supposed to be a lifetime job opportunity turns into a desperate fight for his life. Yan will need to handle a large mobile base that's designed to be operated by an entire team of qualified personnel. Even worse, the planet Yan landed on revolves around the deadly scorching star. Escaping the sunrise is crucial for survival. Despite his best efforts, Yan simply lacks the time and skills to deal with all these problems on his own.
Oh.
But The planet Yan is stranded on is home to a mysterious substance called Rapidium. With its use and the help of the quantum computer on board, Yan is able to create alternative versions of himself. The Alters. Each one of them is the result of altering a crucial decision from Yan's past. The Alters are a reflection of the questions he asks himself. What if I never left my hometown? What if I didn't drop out of college? What if I fought harder to save my marriage? Our Alters have the necessary knowledge and skills that we desperately need to succeed.
Interesting.
But they also come with their own goals, ambitions, and fears, all derived from their different life paths. And that can generate problems.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. Incompetence, incoherent decision-making, a groundbreaking mission on the verge of failure. Damn, I just hope I don't f*** everything up again. You want a relationship that lasts, put some effort in it.
Each Yan is a different person. It will be extremely difficult to keep everyone happy.
You gotta learn how to say no sometimes.
But we must do whatever we can, because as the mission goes on, the challenges will only pile up.
I mean, this could be interesting.
Obstacles on the outside. Internal tensions that could prove to be even more dangerous. And with a ticking clock of the deathly sun behind our backs,
This
the
looks
only
like
way
another
home
sim game.
is to press forward.
Okay. I was gonna say, is this Halo? Excuse me. So... Man, they love putting these weird games in these showcases. Didn't they show something like this off at a Nintendo Direct? I can't remember what that one game was called there. Creatures of Ava.
Learn how Creatures of Ava places you in the role of a savior in a first look preview on Xbox Wire.
This guy talking about Xbox Wire sounds bored. He's like, yeah, learn more about this at Xbox Wire. Gameplay footage is alpha and subject to change. May change depending on the platform. May change depending on the platform. What does that mean? Does that mean PC? This is weird. This is real weird. Oh, it's a Roblox game? That's why it said that it may change depending on platform. This looks awful. This looks god-awful. What in the world?
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. You.
That looks terrible. Okay. The Altars. Okay, that's what that one game was called. Creatures of Ava. Roblox expansion. Oh yeah, and Roblox is on PS4 now too, huh? In-engine footage, so not gameplay. It's not Fallout. Whatever happened to the Fallout Series X and PS5 patch or version that they had talked about like 2 years ago? Alright, so it's definitely a horror game. Silent Hill? Sinking City 2. Okay. Arkham? Like Arkham Asylum?
Want to dive deeper into this mystery? Discover more about this long-awaited sequel in our Xbox Wire interview.
My warrior of
Oh, I was gonna say for a minute I thought this was about to be Final Fantasy VII Remake.
and bear the light for others to follow.
Fun fact, you have to have a Game Pass subscription to play this game, even if you play by yourself. And on PlayStation you don't. You don't have to have their PS Plus subscription. You could play it without it.
We scions will fight until our last breath.
Forward, my friends, for freedom and justice!
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope.
Is this Stalker? Cult classic PC series.
Check your guns and ammo just in case.
Refined for console. Okay. Oh, it is Stalker. Nice. I'll have to check this out. I think this is a kind of like a Far Cry, where it's an open world with some weird stuff going on. I will say that the gunplay does not look very good, though. Just maybe why they're not showing a lot of it. I'm assuming this is all DLC, or all of the DLC in one thing. Hey there, Death Trooper. Yeah, this is Stalker. Imagine more like Metro Exodus. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I didn't... You know, I've tried to play Metro games, and I tried to play the first game and the second game on Series X with the FPS boost. And each time I ran into game-breaking bugs.
Developer GSC Game World brought the cult classic Stalker trilogy to Xbox in an exclusive Xbox Wire.
And I never tried to progress because I felt like I'd have to start over. Monster Wheel Jam. Okay. I mean, I could see why this would be for somebody, but it's not for me. Honestly, this is the first I've ever really, I think, even noticed Monster Jam. Persona? Yeah. Persona DLC? Huh. Interesting.
時の狭間のせいでまさか同じ一日がずっと繰り返されてるんですか？タルタロスのように何か厄介な力で発生したということかもしれないな。たく勘弁してくれよ。
I'll have to give this game a try after I finish, I'll have to give this a try after I finish up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
私はかつて生きると決めた。ワイルドへの目覚めがもしも命に近づいていることなら、その果てにある答えというのは。
Wave 1, Wave 2, Persona 5, huh? Or Persona 3 Reload, Persona 5 Royal Audio. I think that's what that is. Oh, and you get a gold Persona 4 audio set. Okay. Costumes. So essentially what they're saying is that at the end of the year there's going to be like Persona 3 Reload Definitive Edition is what I'm getting out of that. It's all coming to Game Pass though. That's pretty cool. Xbox has no games. You're half right about that.
For Game Pass members this year on Xbox Wire.
Sinking City, Final Fantasy XIV, Stalker the Original Trilogy. Oh, so those are all 3 separate games. I thought that Stalker stuff was like DLCs that were included, but I guess it's 3 separate games. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. Is that it? Oh no, we still got some time. This looks cool. Is this supposed to be Xbox's answer for Dark Souls? Or is this coming to other platforms too? This looks like a game that I would play and get really upset with because I couldn't do well in it. But my interest is definitely peaked. Got like a cel-shaded art style for the characters, but then the environments seem kind of realistic. And the symbols on the back are kind of like when the enemy attacks. Oh, the First Berserker. Is that supposed to be Khazan or Khazan? Not sure which of the letters is silent.
God of death, hear my plea. And why, Zhao, have you called me to the realm of the living?
It is told that there are 3 great spirits who have denied you. I seek my Baba's return in exchange for these spirits.
Tales of Kenzera Zhao takes you on a journey through a land of myth and legend, but torn apart by illness and tragedy. Grief is ever present here. From the arid deadlands, the harsh and unforgiving terrain.
I don't know about this one.
Forest floor of the woodlands, a place laden with mystery.
Honestly, the only third person or not third person, but side scroller games like this that I can get into are they got to be Nintendo made.
The Mask of the Moon, the Mask of the Sun. You must embrace the dance of the shaman. Each ability gained by the player can be used both traversally as well as in the fray of combat.
I mean, it looks kind of interesting, but
not only can it be used to activate elements that are out
I
of
don't
reach,
know.
but also engage and pierce through multiple enemies at once. And with each small victory along your journey, you will grow and better yourself, obtaining powers and tools that allow you to turn the tides of battle in your favor.
The way you took that rojo out was amazing!
You should not sneak up on people, young shaman.
We are shamans, healers in a land long past healing.
The complexities of grief inspired the foundations of the world of Kenzera. You will be faced with intricate puzzles, arduous obstacles, and deceptive traps that demand both patience and skill to overcome. And though the path is fraught with adversity...
Who's making this? We're gonna have to check out the Xbox Wire after this is over.
Mercy is a rare flower that blooms in the lands of Kenzera. But you can do this. I know you can.
Tales of Kenzera Zhao. They've had a lot of interesting titles here. Another 11-bit. And this looks like a city builder. Yeah, the city. Yeah, city builder is not really my thing. is this now? Huh. Capcom? What is this? Is this Onimusha? Wouldn't that be something? Daytime. Is that the name of the game? A cure for insomnia. Nighttime. Okay, so that's not the name of the game. I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It looks somewhat interesting. You know, that's something that a lot of these modern trailers do now, is you can watch a trailer and have no idea what the game's about still. And not even just like about, like in a story sense, but like about and like, what kind of game is this? Is this a combat game? Is this a sim game? Does it have like, you know, like what elements of the gameplay or of the game are there? Like, is this co-op or, you know what I mean? Is it a live service? Like what, you know? I guess that's why they want you to go to Xbox Wire. Path of the Goddesses. Or Goddess. I vaguely remember that.
Learn how Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess mixes action and real-time strategy in an exclusive Xbox Wire piece.
Okay. It's about over. They got one more thing. Oh no, that's just what it is. Thanks for watching. All right, well, that is over then. Let's go ahead and look at Xbox Wire. All right, actually, you know what? I think there is still... Xbox Wire partner recap. You see, it's never good when you have like a show like this where you're showing off games. If you can cut it down to a 2-minute and 1-second video, maybe, just maybe, you should have only put up the 2-second and 1 video. I'm just saying. So it's just recapping everything that we've already seen. I can't believe they didn't have like a big Xbox closer. That blows my mind. All right, so let's go ahead then. Let's look at the huge Xbox partner preview. Final Fantasy XIV, which requires a Xbox Game Pass subscription. Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddesses. It looks interesting. I'll probably check that out. Sinking City. They just showed a CG trailer. Didn't play the first one. Persona 3 Reload expansion pass. Looks pretty interesting. I'm in the middle of playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so I probably won't get to that until after I finish Final Fantasy VII. The Stalker Trilogy, it's available today. I wonder if we could look up how much that is. No, not Xbox Wire. Xbox. Oh, here it is. It's on the front page. $40 for 3 games. Okay. Or you could buy them separately. Stalker Call of Pripyat, Stalker Clear Sky, and Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. I might be wrong, but I think Shadow of Chernobyl is the first. At least I think. I'm probably wrong about that, but that's the one that I remember hearing of the most, was that one. So you would need 2 subscriptions past the free trial. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Unknown 9 Awakening. Tales of Kenzera. It's that side scroller. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but this doesn't belong. A Roblox announcement does not belong in an Xbox any showcase. Creatures of Ava, Monster Jam Showdown. This I couldn't read. I didn't know what this was supposed to be. A U, a D. It's apparently 2 separate letters. That's an L and a T. I guess in the negative space there, that's supposed to be the rest of the T. I don't know. First Berserker. This looks pretty cool. This is something I'm definitely gonna check out and see. Based on the Dungeon and Fighters universe, the First Berserker focuses on the betrayed hero who is seeking revenge against those who orchestrated his downfall. Kind of sounds like the plot of the original God of War. During today's partner preview broadcast, Nexon gave us a deeper look at the fierce gameplay. Yeah, it looks like it's definitely a Souls type game, and while I've played, I think, every recent Souls game, yeah, I'm not good at them, and I've not liked all of them, but I've played all of them. I'll definitely check that out. Frostpunk 2, Sleight of Hand. This showed absolutely nothing. It was just a CG trailer. All of this. Oh, yeah, they have the whole thing embedded right here. Okay. So yeah, there were a couple of things out of this that interested me for sure. I think Stalker's going to have to wait for a couple of weeks before I get paid again, and then I can check that out. If I had to give this a letter grade, I would probably give it either a low C or a high D. I mean, it's not great. There were a few things that interested me, but like this would have been a banger place to like unveil the next Assassin's Creed with Assassin's Creed Red. Or I imagine they'll probably have a Call of Duty event just to be on its own, but something big for the end, a big announcement like, look at this. You don't want to miss this. So I don't know. I'm glad I waited. I had some things to do earlier today. I'm glad I didn't try to cram this video in and I just do it at the end of the day here for me. I mean, overall, it was all right. Nothing super big. I'd imagine that they were going to probably show off the 4 games that are going to the PS5 and the Switch here. I'm surprised they didn't. Well, I guess, they're going to other platforms, so why would they? But I don't know. Or even make like another announcement like, hey, the Master Chief Collection is going to be on PS5 later in the year. That's something that like I would really love to see them do. It would make streaming so much easier. But that's just obviously for purely selfish reasons. But I am going to go ahead and hop off here. Thanks for joining me here on this stream, my live reactions. Not great, not awful, but maybe somewhere in the middle with good. Keep an eye out for more videos. If you guys are new around here, check out some of the other videos that I have put up. The biggest lie Xbox ever told. That's the last video, and it ruffled a few people's feathers. But I believe everything I say in that when it comes to my opinions, and the other stuff that I am stating as fact is it's fact. That's all I'll say about that. But thank you guys for joining me, and I will be back live on Sunday with more Hellblade. We're going to continue that playthrough. We were streaming that a few weeks ago, and I had a lot of things happen in my life in a very short amount of time. But we're going to go ahead and get back to Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. But until next time, guys, thank you for joining me, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one.